YouTube, Flip, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. This your boy, aka JB, aka Mr. Arkansas, aka Booster Man. I want to talk about the Jimmy Kimmel situation going on and tell you why they kicked this man off TV. It's not even really about the situation about Charlie Kirk. I sat there and watched the whole thing about the situation. It was about how he was talking about Donald Trump. And the killer part about it, Donald Trump probably didn't like what he was saying. Now, he said a few things about Charlie Kirk, but it wasn't nothing bad about the situation about his death or nothing. That he was actually talking about it was a horrible way how he was dying and everything else. It was a horrible way how somebody wind up killing a man. But basically, he was talking about Donald Trump. The little thing I did see about it, that's who he was talking about. So they try to make it seem like this man was on here bashing Charlie Kirk. He wasn't. That man was not talking about Charlie Kirk like that. He was talking about Donald Trump. Donald Trump seen the whole situation, and because he's the president and he don't want it, that man has freedom of speech to say what he wants. He got mad and had that man kicked off. Then some people right wrong with it talking about that Jimmy Kimmel had good ratings and they wanted to fire him anyway. So there's so much stuff going on with the Jimmy Kimmel mess is a damn shame. The man was on TV. He's supposed to be a comedian type show he had. Why y'all jumping down this man though? Because he sat there talking about Donald Trump like that. That was basically was on. He was on him. They was talking about the World Trade Center, why it got blown up, because he said Donald Trump thought thought his building was the biggest. And they thought he's going to come out to his building when the 9/11 hit. See, Donald Trump always thinking about him. It's all about him. So he didn't like what that man said about the situation or how he said about him. So he tried to use Charlie Kirk name, try to make that man feel like he did something wrong. That man ain't say nothing wrong about that man. Not at all. He was directly talking about Donald Trump, and he knew it. Freedom of speech. Like, people are supposed to be scared of you because you're the president. Now, I understand people don't want to listen to what you got. Nobody want to listen to what you got to say too much. Just like you won't listen to nobody else got to say. So you'll lock a person up and all that mess when you did more than anybody else and you deserve to be locked up. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the real reason. That man wasn't talking about no Charlie Kirk. When he was talking and cracking jokes, he was talking basically going on Donald Trump. Donald Trump didn't like what this man said, and he got that man kicked off his show. It had nothing to do with no ratings. Everybody else talking about ratings and all that stuff. He wasn't doing good in ratings and ratings, but y'all sitting here watching this man stuff since 2003. But you call it trash and everything else, but you're looking at it. I wasn't no Jimmy Kimmel fan, but don't try to bash this man like that because he was sitting up there talking about our president. Well, our president. Yeah, let me tell you something. The situation with these people, they want you to talk about nobody that what they feel like you can't say nothing about nobody, basically. But they want somebody just to sit there, kiss somebody's butt and all that old mess because they feel like this wrong says this is a free world. You're supposed to say what you're supposed to say on your mind. But they don't make nobody no better than they is. So when it come down to it, this man got fired over what he said about Donald Trump, not Charlie Kirk. Now, like he said, I hate to see that man had died in that a horrible way like that, and he shouldn't got killed like that. And I don't even know Charlie. I ain't never heard of Charlie Kirk till the day that happened. But I don't look for politicians and all that mess. So when it come down to it, Jimmy Kimmel was getting on Donald Trump's butt, and Donald Trump didn't like what he was seeing. Case closed. Subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up on this video. Now thumbs down, thumbs up. Hit that like button, and you know what I'm saying. See your boy later. Peace.